Hey everybody, welcome to Friends of the Feather, or Furry Friends of the Feather. Yes, Mrs. Schroder. That is Mr. Thompson. Look at this fine specimen of a bun. They're so awesome, you guys. I love them so much. They're just absolutely wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful buns. They're good. And I will have to say, as Mrs. Schroder takes a pee there in her bowl, Mrs. Schroder, goodness, like seriously, perfect shot into her bowl. Look at that. That's what she thinks about me not putting water in her bowl until just now. Yeah, so Mrs. Schroder, rude. So I had a commenter commenting about the fact that I have one above the other with nothing in between to catch the poo and the pee. I have lucked out in this scenario because Mr. Thompson poops and pees in the box over here. This is his litter box apparently. I haven't seen him poop or pee anywhere but in that box. And of course, Mrs. Schroder, she's all over the place. Mainly over here on this side, as you can see, my lovely bowl full of pee. The other thing I've noticed too is that Mr. Thompson doesn't drink out of the water thing. So I try to keep a nice bowl of water in there for him because he doesn't drink out of it. The water that's missing is just for me trying to get him to drink and what has dripped out. You cannot stop these from leaking, I've found. These come from Rural King. I would not recommend because again, it says to make sure to get them tight so that they don't leak. But I've tightened them to where I'm afraid I'm going to break them and they'd still leak. But yeah, Mrs. Schroder drinks out of this very consistently. So I'm not too worried about her having fresh water, although I try to keep that there for her because she does seem to enjoy it. Also, these mats. I got these mats from Temu. They were seriously like $1 each, right? And they're edible for them. That's what they're for. Some kind of Chinese grass, I'm sure. But as you see, they are quickly getting shredded. Rowdy girl here, she is a quick to shred. I've got some Timothy hay to make sure that they have that all the time. Friendly rabbits, you guys. They are the best. I mean, they are just absolute riots. I enjoy them so much. I cannot wait to have babies. We're about 4 weeks away from that being a possibility. So yeah. But I wanted to update everybody on the progress on the rabbits. And if you'll bear with me here, we will be down to see the chickens here just shortly. Hang on. Alright, so on approach here, I wanted to show everybody what I've done. I took all the fencing away from over on this side. I moved my planters out. I need to level them up because they're kind of uneven there, but brought my planters out because I've got lots of veggies growing. Also, I moved this fence over from this corner to just like right here because they were killing my blackberry bushes and we can't have that. Well, hello, Jade or Marie. How are you? Yes. Bow to me. Bow to me, miss. So I moved their fence over here. I spoke with my kind neighbors, and they said that they did not mind me using their fence as a part of my fence for my chickens. So we've got a fence going from this corner to that right there, and then from here to here. So all of this area is for the Favrils. So they've got their area. I put the word out on Facebook about getting a male for these two girls, and everybody is telling me that with roosters you need to have like 7 to 10 hens for them to be effective without wearing them out. So I'm kind of putting that on hold because I don't know if I want to have 10 more chickens. So thinking about that. I'm much happier with this setup though, as far as the outside areas that I have set up for everybody. I've moved this back here to where these guys have this whole area right here. All of this up to where that other fence is, and then all the way back behind the yellow shed. It's looking kind of shabby in there today. Mr. Oh, Mr. Oswald is molting, as you can see. Look at that poor thing. All of his golden neck feathers are almost gone. But yeah, I've looked it up. I've checked them over really well, you guys. I did put some diatomaceous earth in here. I refilled their sand bucket, and I sprinkled some diatomaceous earth in there, and then I sprinkled it all over their enclosure. I have another package of it that I'm going to use to like one evening. I'm going to come down because they're usually pretty docile in the evening time, especially Big Boy there. I'm going to get them down, and I'm going to sprinkle them with some of that stuff. Give them a good dousing so that if there is any mite issues, that'll be taken care of. If you look at, you see her back right there. There looks to be like little black dots. That might be mites. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I know that they're molting too. But Dale and Lateralis are straight back to normal pretty much. They're good to go. Little laddie there. And then Dale with the crazy comb. They're looking fuller again. So I took the saddle off of Faddle. There you go. She is unsaddled, and look at that back. Her feathers are beautiful. She's looking wonderful. She looks much more comfortable than she did with that saddle on. Might have to employ that with some of these other girls. See, I don't know if that's just, you know, rigorous love from the man, molting, mites. It's so hard to say. Look at the mud, you guys. I swear I just can't get the mud to go away. That is why we're going to let them out. Because I would like for them to... Oh, look at them all. They're so special. They're so special and sweet. All right, here we go. I've got a basket on one arm. So, a camera in the other. Or a phone, I guess. Phone. No, Chippy. That way, girls. No, Chippy Dippy. All right. Chip has been a rebel today and decided to go the other way. The way they're not supposed to go. That's remedied easy enough. They don't go far. All right, everyone's figuring it out today. First thing. The last 2 days have been absolutely gorgeous, you guys, and I kind of feel bad that I haven't done videos for it. But it has been prime weather, and I've been out here just doing all kinds of stuff, getting all kinds of plants planted. I'm doing so many new things, new plants that some stuff I've never even eaten before, okay? Like okra. I've never eaten okra. My family never grew it. We never ate it. We just didn't have okra. So I'm growing some of that. I just planted the seeds Monday, and they're already sprouting. See, look at that. How easy. Get her right back in there, and of course she goes back into their enclosure. Instead of going out in the green grass, which is the whole point of that, Chippy Dippy. Anyway, so I've got okra growing. It sprouted today. I just planted it 2 days ago. That's pretty amazing. I planted some Brussels sprouts, which I have eaten before, but only like the frozen kind. So I'm hoping that with freshness comes yumminess. I'm going to try those out. I've got a bunch of herbs growing. I've got some rosemary and some chamomile and what else? Some Thai basil. I got all kinds of stuff, guys. I just went nutty one day and mixed up a bunch of potting soil and filled a bunch of cells in my trays and said, let's see what happens. I transplanted a bunch of my cherry tomato plants. They seem to be doing pretty well. Let's walk in here and see if there's any eggs. So I've got a big plan for my plantery. See, that's my poo. I'm going to fill these two. I've got a layer plan for my layer beds. So you don't have to fill this entire thing with potting soil. It'd be a lot of potting soil, wouldn't it? Or fill dirt, something. Anyway, the first layer is going to be cardboard, which you see I've started here. Thin layer of cardboard, and then debris, refuse, some type of sticks, that type of stuff. I think I'm going to go down to this area right down here. right in along the edge line there. I'm sure I can find all kinds of stuff, debris to put in here. And then I've got this ingenious plan, you guys, because I was trying to figure out in my yard where it gets the best light, right? This area, oh, look at the groundhog. Did you see it? Did you see it? This area right here gets the best light, right? All day until like 5. This area gets light. So I think I'm going to take little plots of like the soil. What is it called? I'm just going to take the top right here with the grass and the little bit of soil that's under it, and I'm going to roll it up, and then I'm going to bring it over here, and I'm going to turn it upside down and put the grass on the bottom, and then sod. Thank you, brain, you finally caught up with me. I'm going to take the sod and I'm going to turn it upside down and just roll it out. I've got a plan, and I might videotape the step-by-step process. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put the chicken poo is going in there somewhere too. It's happening. I've got a whole plan. I'll stop talking about it now. Look at these beautiful girls. Hello, ladies. Oh, well, who lays eggs outside of the little thingy? You do? That's who. We've got a serious mouse infestation in here, folks. I came down here night before last to close everything up, and wasn't quite dark yet, but it was dark in here because of the way this building sets. After 3 o'clock, you're done. You better bring a flashlight. But there were mice running over here in this area, like where these little holes are. They were just skittering. Like, it was like little mouse carnival going on over here. So we're gonna have to set some traps. They were everywhere. I mean, there were so many, and you can see evidence is everywhere. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. So, well, hello, Faddle. What are you doing, big girl? What you doing, baby? You're the only one that came. Oh, look at her big red butt. So I looked that up too. I was reading about that because it concerned me. And apparently that just happens sometimes. What the crap and what? Look at that. Holy schmoly. Way to go, girls. And what? Holy schmoly. Wow. So many eggs. Now this one right here is fake. So that's not, you can't count that one. And all those are real. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful. And one from the girls. Man, that's like what, 15 eggs? Wow. Good stuff. All right. This video's gone too long. This video's gone way too long. But I had so much to catch up on. I just had to get you guys up to speed. And here we are. Yep. Keeping up with progress on everything. I'll be sure to do videos on the raised beds. It'll make sense, I swear. I know my babbling ramble probably didn't, but it will make sense. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.